Alright, hope everybody's having a great Monday. I didn't like the way my other video came out, so I have to reshoot it, unfortunately. And there's several things that I have to redo. But anyway, to make a long story short, I had an excellent mail today. It's always difficult watching other people get mail days all week long, or go to events where they're finding all kinds of cool things. I think I'm going to be cutting back on the Goodwill bins because one of my friends almost got in a fight about a power supply, and somebody else was having to sternly talk to some other customers to try to get them to behave or get out of the way. I don't remember what happened that was, and it's just that they're cherry picking everything and making it really, really hard to find anything, and it's just getting kind of really annoying. Another person, I just watched their video. They went to a really cool auto swap meet. They didn't buy a lot of stuff, but they at least had some choices. The auto swap meet I went to a couple months ago, it's been that long already. I think it was in August maybe. Let's see, August, it was somewhere in that time frame anyway. So I went to that, and it turns out that the auto swap meet did not have a single oil can, but the one that this guy went to had beautiful displays of oil cans. I mean, I would at least like to see what people want to sell oil cans for. It's that whole American Pickers thing. Ever since Mike and Frank started going for oil cans, I've scarcely even seen a single oil can at any kind of antique store, thrift store, sale of any kind. I might have found, boat oil or something like that, but nothing with any kind of real decent graphics. Just stuff that you can get at the store now or a few years ago. Nothing at all. So let's just get into what I found here, or got in the mail today. 5 postcards came in, and one of them was a complete waste. This was Ruth Lake. I tore it into 4 pieces and reappropriated some of the stamps because this really wasn't properly canceled. So anyway, Ruth Lake, I think, was Xenia, California. I'm not sure. And I said, well, if you're going to treat my postcard like that, then I'm going to do that then this is the treatment that this postcard is going to get. So I think I'm basically just going to tape that together, put that in my file for now, just to mark that. I think that was Xenia, California, because that's the closest place I can find. But the best postcards that came in are this one here, the 3 or 4 horses here. I think there's 1, 2, 3, and a 4th one back there. And this one nicely came back from Caliente, California. They only canceled the 1 stamp there, but the rest of them got markings on it. But this one is the most important one right there. This was on a postcard I was not going to use, so I had to I screwed up that stamp there a little bit. But anyway, that was not a used postcard. It was just one that was, anyway, to make a long story short, it came out really nicely, so there's that one. The next one is from Thousand Oaks, California. I believe this is one that either came in that bin of ones or a 1,000 postcard lot, or the Goodwill one. I think this came in the 1,000 postcard lot. Had some mold damage or some water damage on the top there, but I don't care as long as it got canceled, and it's Thousand Oaks, California, so I am happy with that one there. Then we have Blairsden. I think it's called Blairsden Gray Eagle, and so there's that one. And there is just a nice deer postcard. These deer postcards are coming back really nicely. There was some huge damage there, but it was covered up by the stamps there, so that's really pretty neat to have that one. And the last one was a generic Holiday Inn postcard, and basically they put the location of the Holiday Inn they get sent to, and I covered that up with a couple of penny stamps, and that made for a nice Arroyo Grande, California postcard, and I double checked, and there's like a Holiday Inn Express or something in Arroyo Grande in California. So that is really cool. If you run across a postcard like a deer or anything that's got some sort of location there, you can always cover that up. I do not see a lot of people doing postcard requests. I must be following the wrong videos there, but there's that one. So now I got one really insanely awesome TTM request. On the back of it says Play Baseball. This was sent out very, very recently after watching somebody's video. I don't remember if they got any bonus materials from them or not, but there are the stamps there. I had to use those for my return envelopes because I believe there's a spot for those in my book. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so that might give some people a clue what that is. And that's Howie Bedell, so that's really pretty cool. And Howie Bedell has sent me my 1962 Topps, if I remember my cards right. I rarely send those out because, you know, there's not a lot of people that are still alive from that set. And this was an amazing condition card, except for the line cut wrong there. I got this many, many years ago. I might have gotten this when I was a kid. I just don't, when I was a kid, but back in high school or you know, just a long time ago. I think I got this as an LCS, but I can't be 100% sure. He nicely signed that with a number 25. I'm not sure if that was his number or how many years he was in baseball or what that was. I don't really. If anybody knows what that means, there's that one there. And then he put it in nicely. Put in a piece of cardboard, do not bend. Some kind of reused piece of cardboard there. He nicely put these in penny sleeves, all my stuff in penny sleeves, so that's really cool. He also gave me a business card. The winning attitude is believing in yourself, being courteous in victory, is making winners out of losers, motivation, the force that inspires all us to reach new heights, and believing that we were born to help each other. Boy, I really wish people were more like that, because nobody at the bins were acting very courteous to each other. They were only helping themselves. It's pretty disgusting, you know, and then they're only looking out for themselves or a few of their fellow friends, but when anybody new comes along, they're like, who are you? I don't know who you are. I just can't help you at all. And he wrote all kinds of stuff here, which I don't have time to read. Phillies and Royals and the coach of the something or other, so that's really pretty neat there. So really, really cool to have, and there's his address there if you even care. But the really cool thing is he sent me, I'm not sure if he spelled my name right, I don't know, it looks like Hearley or Hearney or something like that. I'm not really sure. It could be Henry. I don't really know. All the best, Howie Bedell. And there's that 25 again, and he dated the card there. So this is one of those cards that has multiple variants. It's a non-glossy card. I mean, it's shiny on the front, but it doesn't have the plastic coating on it. I'm not sure if this was a set card. It actually doesn't have a number. So there were like team set, separate ones, and then there were the other cards that came in the grocery packs that had some of the advertisements and stuff. Some of them will say Pepsi or some other kind of a team-sponsored thing on here. So really cool to get that bonus card, and I've already mailed him a postcard with the aforementioned stamps and that other letter and some other new ones I put on there from a sheet of these, which has been broken up. And I think I put some of these on here from a broken up sheet that somebody gave me years ago. I just decided, you know what, some of those sheets just need to go. So really cool. Thank you, Mr. Bedell. I've sent you a postcard if you care. Really, really neat. Thank you for this bonus card, and thank you for watching.